Welcome back to Sea of Solitude. We're going to round out the game here with the last two chapters and what I think will be the most interesting. Yeah, he is gone because... Oh, I can't really...
Okay.
I don't want you to be with... I don't think that's the right idea, okay. Uh-huh. Oh, I can't... the thing that's surrounding me, so I can't shoot out my little flare. I'm guessing I do have to get to that light post, though. Yeah. But Kay's starting to see that people are moving on without her, and... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Alright. Okay, that gave us absolutely no light. Oh, the water went up.
I will always be by your side, Kay. Maybe we really do this.
I'm still struggling with what metaphorically the monster is.
It's like I'm stuck to the ground.
Like, kind of like the depressive feelings, I guess, or like like feeling like you don't want to move or just stay and die and not do anything. Maybe. Is this a jump scare? Oh, thank God.
Really? To you?
I wasn't myself. It was a bit more than just a bad day.
It's okay. We're together again. That means something, doesn't it?
You're right. I was and always will be by your side, Kay. I promise.
I know.
Oh.
Now on, we can do this together.
Okay. But how?
We just have to share the burden. It will make you feel lighter. I promise. The monsters! We can use these to distract her.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Send those things to me. I can distract her.
Well, I got over here. And now where am I going? Maybe she would have tried to like jump at me if when I was jumping over there. I'm guessing I gotta go over to the side. So if I give these to her, then the monster chases her, and I can just go over here. Oh, okay. Sharing the burden. With who, though? I still don't quite understand who that is. There you go. She moves really funny. Turn around, monster. Alright. There's a very eerie feeling in this level. Relax! Jeez, I didn't even go into the water. Here you go. Oops. Who is that?
I'm right behind you.
Whoa, okay. It kind of teleported me on top there. But we did it. Water level is gonna go up again? Guess so, yeah.
One of them is trying to eat me.
Oh, it's the person that I took the shell off of. I feel so bad for doing that. Because I didn't really... I was kind of messed up at the time.
You made it.
Whoa. Should I be following you or should I be following the girl? All these metaphors are really flying past my head right now. I'm trying to understand.
Trust me now.
Yep. You take these experiences and you learn from them.
Do you feel lonely?
It seems like this lady has some pretty good advice.
You are not alone. You will never be.
What do you mean?
Be patient, please.
I'm trying.
And is that her method of movement, that he just flies their ass backwards? That's pretty funny. Oh, this is a dead end. Did I mean to go somewhere else? Oh, there you are. I just went the wrong way.
We are almost there.
Whee! Wish I could fly backwards like that. I don't think... Uh-oh. Wait a sec. Oh, no. I thought that was another path to take. I'm assuming we just go over there. Yeah, you see? She's over there in the water. Both of these two are helping me in a different kind of way. You know, kind of positivity and negativity help in kind of equal amounts, maybe. In different situations. I don't hecking know, dude. Oh. Okay, we're good. Let's go up. Or maybe they're just the two halves, you know what I mean? The optimistic and pessimistic halves of me that I need both of. Because they both kind of look like me.
Over here.
Weirdly. She looks really small. I feel like there's a problem with perspective. Either that or she's just really far away. But they're both helping me now. Or at least they both kind of seem to be working together, so. Uh-oh. I cannot see. These trees are in the way. Oh, I gotta give it to her so I can move normally and jump. Ah, okay. And here we are. What's up? Ooh. Trap her here and then... What are we doing to the monster then? What thing? Eee. Oh, we want to kill the monster that's been helping us. With the big one.
It's not about loss.
Oh.
It's about change.
Yeah, I think that's what she needs to understand. You need to do different stuff. You need to change and do things that will, in the end, make you happier, even if right now they make you kind of sad. You have to trust yourself. Alright. Oh man, this is sad. Oh. Oh my. Okay, I'm inside. I don't know if that was the idea. Man. Oh, everything is...
gone?
But she wasn't the root of the problem, was she? Wait, I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Let's see what they're probably gonna explain it to us, maybe. So probably, maybe. Swim out over here. The big monster isn't here anymore. Did eating the little monster make the big monster go away somehow? Or like they both died? Ah, man. We'll think about it. If it doesn't tell us, then we'll think about it a little bit after we finish here. Wow. This looks beautiful now. It's still a monster. What is that little guy? Oh, it's a little one of the...
Find out who can truly help you.
That's adorable. Oh my gosh. I love that. Aw. You can only help yourself. I think that's the message here. Maybe? Oh, it's the fish monster too. Oh, they're both tiny. That's adorable. Oh, look. Oh man. So are they all herself? They're just all different parts of her, right? And then they're gonna all join together and now we're gonna be normal again. But what parts? Man, I'm confused. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Is that me? Hey, that looks like me. White hair. Interesting. It's a very, I mean, I guess it's a very stark contrast to the black that I've been the entire game. I guess maybe that's why they did it. Yeah, she made it. You're good now. Look at that. The boat is right here, right? Oh, yep, there it is. Man, it's so nice. Alright, time to get over there. I wonder why her hair is white though. Probably, maybe she painted it that way. Because it's not naturally white. Or maybe it's just, you know, artistic liberty. Where are you guys? I'm gonna find you. This is so pretty. I think I might have to go around this shrubbery and then... My footsteps are still black, interestingly. Maybe that's just because we're here. In this world, I guess. Oh, the credits are here on the side. Look at that. Programmer and game designer Dirk Cultus. Gerards. I think I might have missed some of the credits. I apologize for that. Miriam Judd. Oh, the voice of Kay. I think she did a good job in voice acting in this game. There was a lot of emotion in her voice and a lot of, even though her, I mean, I'm not sure if that's her doing a German accent or if she's German and she knows English, but I mean, it sounded really good and really believable. A lot of the voice acting in this game is just really good, I think. And Kay was quite good. When I could hear her, Saskia Wolf, thank you. Oh, running along the beach. This is nice. David Dragomirovic. Level design. I think you did alright. There were a couple places here and there where it got a little confusing and things were a little broken. And I could do things that I think I wasn't supposed to do. But it was alright still. Cummins and Reckford. Another level design guy. What are these? These look like... Huh. These look like the things that you would find on a Ferris wheel, like the little cars. Composer. You, my guy. Ha ha ha. Get it? You, my guy. You're great. The music in this game was beautiful. Fit really well. I got copyright strike for one of the songs, but you know, no worries. Oh, the boats. Oh, there's a thing here. I wonder if the boat that I got was one of these. Or if it was, like, you know, given to me, maybe? Maybe it was 32 in the whole game. Well, I got the majority of them. There's a little store here. This is the area where I live, I guess. Chapter 12, feeling good. Oh, finally, I'm feeling good. Huh. Wow, well, it ended up... Oh, I hit the microphone there. It ended up explaining not too much. It just sort of left it up to the imagination, and we turned back into our human form, found that island, I guess, and he said, are you ready? As in, are you ready to go back to the real world? Like, or perhaps, are you ready to, you know, start things over again now that you've learned and now that you have new experiences and new memories, I guess, and new ways of going about solving difficult problems. And I'm still not too sure about the identities of the three monsters that were also her. So it kind of, what I interpreted it as was that the girl, the bright girl, the one with the little raincoat, she was sort of optimism, and it felt nice when she was around. It felt nice when optimism and joy, maybe. It felt nice when she was like helping us out. And then we missed, after a long time that she was gone, we miss her, right? We miss being happy and joyful and things. The shorter monster, the one with the shell, who was adorable as a little baby, by the way, adorable. I feel like she is the opposite of the robed of the bright girl, in that she was pessimism, because along the course of the game she told us things that were not necessarily untrue. They were true. The things that she was saying about her parents and Jack were true, but they weren't the things that she wanted to hear right then at the moment. They were the kind of the negative places that she didn't want to go anymore, you know. And at the beginning, she was like, that girl was saying a bunch of mean stuff about Kay herself, as in, like she didn't, I'm not sure exactly what it was, but she would kind of, if that's herself, then that's just her being mean to herself and being, and having low self-esteem maybe, or being pessimistic about herself. And then the big fishy monster, which was also adorable as a tiny fish monster, I feel like that was potentially the thing that you submit to, the thing that drags you even deeper down into the water, you know? Like, and I guess that is the metaphor of the water, in that the water, the ocean and the sea, you can sink in it and you can get dragged down deep into it very quickly. And that big fish monster was, I guess, I don't want to say it was just straight up depression, because I don't know but it was definitely kind of the feeling that the feeling that you want to stay where you are, and that you just want to sit and you don't want to move anywhere else. I don't know, this is kind of a weird reference, but if anybody's seen Big Mouth on Netflix, there's a scene where one of the girls, she goes to the monster world, and that cat kind of keeps her in a room and sits on her and kind of makes her stay there. And she's like, yeah, I don't really want to get up. It's kind of that feeling where something is keeping you there, and you start feeling like, wow, you actually don't really want to get better. You don't really want to make any changes. You just want to sit and loathe yourself and loathe the world, because that's kind of the easier thing to do. And so that monster was that. And if you think about, there was 4, right? So the first 2 were opposites, and then if the big monster, or the big fish monster, was number 3, then Kay herself, as in the one we played as, was number 4. In that Kay was the Kay that wanted to understand her situation and get better and figure stuff out, even though she was kind of misguided and didn't use previous experience to help her, because she wasn't trusting the pessimism, right? She just wanted to find the girl, and that was it, because that was the nice thing to do. I think this was well, okay, one more thing before I wrap it up. The boat. Because this entire game is set in a place where it's her home, it's Berlin, but it's flooded. And the way that you travel around is the boat, and the boat is a place of sanctuary. So and you don't, you don't have to fear the monster in the boat. You don't have to worry about like the rain and the darkness in the boat. And I'm not really sure what the boat could possibly be. I guess maybe just, she was very kind to the boat, and she enjoyed the boat's company, or at least she was glad to see the boat when it showed up. So maybe, I don't know, maybe just like friendship in a sense. Maybe it keeps you seeing things in a positive light, or seeing like the true way of things, I guess, which is the reason she could see things beautifully when she was in the boat, but not. Oh, speaking of the boat, there it is. What are we doing here? That's a different guy. Oh, that's cool. Who is that though? Whoa. Oh, you're just gonna end it like that? Wow, okay. I enjoyed this game thoroughly, extremely. Like I said, kind of throughout the playthrough, it has its problems. Sorry, I clap. It has its problems. It has some strange things that happen here and there. I apologize for not being able to figure out the stupid audio throughout the entire game. That was kind of weird too, especially in some of the cutscenes near the end. But if you attribute those things to just being an indie studio, and this is their first like big EA Access game, or EA Originals game, and this is the first game that got like international attention because they showed it at E3 a year or two ago, then I can definitely say that this is a game that I would recommend people playing, not because it's a game per se. I wouldn't really describe this as a game, rather a kind of interactive journey through Kay's sort of progression from not understanding the relationships that she's having with her brother and with her parents and with her boyfriend and with herself, and using those things, fixing them one by one, learning, not necessarily fixing them completely, but understanding them one by one, and using that new understanding and knowledge to further herself. And I think the game does a good job in showing you that journey. Some of the I'm not sure how to say this. They're definitely very kind of heavy-handed in what the lesson was. You know what I mean? And I think they said it and summarized it very succinctly at the end, which is one of the last lines Kay said, which was, you need to trust yourself, right? You need to trust them and trust, or she said I need to trust myself, in that you need to listen to every part. Not just the optimistic part that wants you to be happy all the time, not just the pessimistic part that wants you that wants you to drag on yourself and everything around you and see the negative things that could be in everything, although it is important. And the optimistic part is important too. And even the one that the big fish monster that wants to drag you into the depths, that's important too, because if it's there, then there's a problem, right? And if you listen to it, it might tell you what the real issues are and what you need to address. Not necessarily that you listen to it and follow it, right? But all three of those things, and the part that you want to get better, that wants you to get better, you need to listen to all of those parts and combine them and find a way to listen to all of them and listen to yourself in a whole and together. And then you might be able to help yourself. You might be able to get yourself into a better spot. And that was very clear. The game made that very clear as its message, I believe. And it was a little strange. I definitely don't think problems are solved in one shot. You know what I mean? I don't think. I haven't been touching the remote. Problems are definitely not solved in one shot. So there's no way she repaired her relationship with her brother instantly. There's no way she's going to find consolation in that her parents are like don't really think that they should be together anymore instantly. She's not gonna accept that Jack needs to be by himself to fix his own stuff instantly. And that is sort of portrayed in the game as, you know, as kind of the thing that you just need to go up to him, try and help. Well, at least with your little brother, you just went up to him, tried and help, and it did work. And with the parents, it also did work. But then they kind of like walk back on that idea with Jack and say that, okay, maybe that helps, that works for sometimes, but in the cases where it doesn't, you just might need to give space. And that's what the lesson was with Jack. But I don't know where my train of thought was going. The game, that's one of the things that I'm not too sure about, that the game sort of portrayed, is the idea of like, how exactly do you help these people? Because you can't just suck their darkness into your backpack, you know what I mean? There's in the real world, you have to talk and you have to understand and listen, and especially with your little brother, I'm Sonny, I forgot his name for a second. The game definitely does want you to listen, and that's kind of the starting point, and then you go from there. I'm not gonna give this. I clap again. If I'm not gonna give this game any like rating or anything, art is subjective, yada yada yada, all that stuff. So I would still recommend this. I would still recommend this to anyone, really, because it's a good story. It's a good, maybe not a good game, but it's a good story and a good trip, and to better kind of understand oneself and to further oneself a little bit. So that was Sea of Solitude. I guess is the first time I've finished something on my channel. Thank you so much for watching these, if you have watched these, and I hope to continue playing more indie titles like this, more titles that mean something, that try to portray something that people don't really talk about too much, kind of like this. And I don't really have anything else to say. That guy at the end, who was that? Maybe Jack, right? Because he needs to deal with his own stuff, and so he got dropped in there, and maybe that's Jack that needs to figure his stuff out now. But either way, subscribe to the channel if you want to. Sorry I ranted for so long. I just had a lot of thoughts about this game. So subscribe to the channel if you want to. Like the video if you want to. Comment what you thought of the game. And if you disagree or agree with anything that I said, please let me know. Maybe we can talk about it. But thank you so much for watching the video. Really, it means a lot to me if you've gotten this far. Okay, goodbye.